Welcome back. It's part 3 of the daily Funday Mondays, what we're watching, and we see Noado in a little bit of trouble at the start. But now that we're going into part 3, we're going to see how on earth does he manage to recover. We have no idea. But remember, even if you can't get past first base now, go to the other side of the map to get another base. Lessons from Noado. Great. Valentine's Day casting. V-Day. That's right. If you can't get to second base, go to an illogical second base. Right? Bam. Nailed it. In the meantime, Noado Infestation Pit, Nydus Network, planning out our entertainment value with these 2 cannons in pylon and 2 cannons in pylon, holding strong, holding steady. Nice dally. Going for all the gateways, getting a robotics facility, playing off standard. He's seen the VODs. He knows how standard works. But little does he know Ado. Alright, so far so good. Noado will not have access to the main base, but that's fine, because we have a pair of swarm hosts up at this top side, and this is one thing I really like about the sort of tenacity of Noado, and the tenacity of this sort of gamer in general, is that it's so easy to convince yourself that you're super duper gonna be dead, that nothing good will ever happen to you, but you gotta be optimistic, man. You're gonna do that damage. Someone's totally gonna love you. Anyone had a whole bunch of maybe ladies or dudes they had the crushes on and none of it worked out? Well, have no fear, man, because Noado's here to inspire you, man. And believe it or not, this is inspiration. Taking a base over here, unleashing a little bit of an assault. No big deal. The unit's lost tab. In fact, I mean, it's terrible. And also the observer just spotting everything, seeing though he's in trouble. Yeah, getting in there, doing the damage. Actually, where's the... No, they're getting constructed in the main base. Yes, most excellent. As we speed things up a little bit, it's time. It's time for things to get real. It's time for that unit's lost tab to start to even up. And Noado, our hero, the man who is our self-help expert. How do we get out of this slump? Is it something I did wrong? Well, every relationship has tragedy. Oh no, she got back together with her ex. And the way it actually feels is it feels like daggers ripping apart your very soul. There's no joke here. Let me tell you a sad story that's happened to you. And to me. I'm going to do it from my perspective. I understand that there are females watching who it's happened with the fellas. I understand that there are gay, LGBT of varying sexualities, so it may be him or her for whomever. I will do it from my point of view, and then I will put you into it. You have been in love with a beautiful girl. The most beautiful girl you've ever seen. She's so great. You're flirting with her. You say a little joke and she's like, titter, titter, titter. And then you're like, let me not flirt. Let me be real. Let me say something I like. And she's like, I like that too. And you're like, no way. And she says something insightful and you're like, oh, that is so insightful. And here's a follow-up thing. And Felicity, you find out is her name. Appears to be it for you. You watch a movie with her once. You laugh at all the same parts. The things that when you're laughing, when something funny happens in the movie, you don't laugh. You turn and look at her when you laugh, and she's looking at you too. That's what's happening. You're making that connection, the eye contact, the trust is building. You start to notice little things like the wrinkles in her face because you've been allowed to look at it for so long. She knows you have feelings for her, even though you've never quite said anything. You know that she has feelings for you, even though she's never quite said anything. And then one day she says, oh yeah, I'm going on a date with this other guy. Is that okay? And you go, oh, that's fine. I'm so happy for you. It sounds like he's great. Wow. Have a great date. I'm so excited. Tell me how it goes. And that's always the weird thing, is at the end of it, you actually say, tell me how it goes. I hope it goes great. Please let me know. When I'm anxious about it for like 6 hours, when I can't sleep the night before because I know you're going to go on a date, if you can come home and give me details, my imagination hasn't been working that well lately, so I need clear anchor points to latch upon. I hate that. People call it friend zone because, you know, the internet, and people like to say zoned like ZOWND and all that stuff, but I like to just tell the story and then have people who are watching go, fuck, I hate that. Because that's the bonding I want to have. There is no meme for that. There's just that feeling. If they can have a gif of that, of just a guy going like, oh, but he has that look where you can tell he's still lucid, so it's not like any sort of heart attack or like medical condition. It's just like, thank God, and I told her to tell me when she gets home. And then you don't hear from her that night. Oh, God, she didn't even message me on Skype. Oh, she always messaged me on Skype when I told her to tell her when she got back. And then nothing happened. God, oh no. And that feeling right here, that feeling where you're doing all the damage with the swarm hosties and feeling good, and then zealots in here, it's just like that. Oh, but I thought that I wasn't even going to get a second base, and then I got a second base, and I started holding it off, and then he killed off all my workers. Oh, woo. Well, removed her from Skype, never spoke to her again, and now she isn't real. Woo! I'm so glad that Sean's advice doesn't sound emotionally unhealthy. It's just a joke. She is real. I know she is, because we're still friends on Facebook. I know she's real, because even though I was so upset I had to distance myself from her, I remained friends with her on Facebook, and every now and again she updates with something inane, like, the banana in my banana split is only okay, and you like click on her profile and you look at her photos and you're like, oh, there she is. She's still beautiful. I don't know why I keep eating my finger. Screw that, man. Let me tell you something. Next girl you're gonna date, way better. Way better. If you're experiencing this heartbreak, if the 14th is coming up, I don't know, in 3 days, because it's February 11th right now, don't worry about it. Because you are wanted. There's someone out there who looks at you and just goes, fuck, how do I tell that person how I feel about them? There's someone who does that for you. Isn't that interesting? There's been a non-zero number of people who have done that. It's actually like, it's above 8. There's been at least 9 people out there who have been like, you are, God, that's so hot. Oh, I know it. And may Nowato be your inspiration. I wish no one will ever like me. Yes, they will. Have faith, my friend. Look at this Nowato, who just lost his base, who just had his second base found by Nice Day because it's next to his natural, and he's still hanging in there. Oh, yes. Now, of course, as though this game were not crazy enough, Warpins at the back side, expansions at the top side, pylons and cannons still there, and oh no, the ever-infamous meme of life of Protoss is near and far. At any time, Dark Shrine. Dat Dark Shrine. And what a tragedy when you have to spend precious purple energy, all the purple pixels getting depleted, because the locusts are coming, or because that guy in your raid was an idiot and accidentally picked it up even though it was bind on equip. But that's fine, because at any time, Dark Shrine will not prevail today. Actually, it'll prevail. It always prevails. No, it won't. It's not. It's not prevailing. It is not prevailing. And in the meantime, we're getting that essential Locust upgrade that for some reason is not out yet. Nowato doing his best, and it is the best ever. War Prism's up top, Spine Crawler. We have 2 spores, we can see everything, but it doesn't matter. Nowato, oh, losing his base. He got to 2nd base, and then he got to his 3rd, and now he's just back down to about 1.5 bases. I'm not talking about relationships, I'm actually describing the game. He has 1.5 bases. I don't even know what being to like 1.5 base is. I don't even know what the base structure for promiscuity is. I mean, it is like being at 1.5 base, just having your hand cupped in air in the shape of a boob. I don't know. But right now, Nowato is low on expansions, and that's important to him sustaining himself in the game. In the meantime, Nowato stepping up into the main, doing the hurt bringing, and the unit's lost habits looking more and more fair all the time. Weird games, says Nowato. Everyone doing the Funday Monday challenge wants to make a remark the instant they think, and I've done it. Or done it. Or I've done it. I've done it! They say something that doesn't make sense. Gosh darn it, I tried to done it and then I did. Don't you get darn done it sometimes? Nah, I done it. I went to sleep. Without any money in sight, DBSQ, a nice man, a kind man, says, "Wheel GG," and now it's time for a game that makes me smile, a main name that makes me giggle, and a game that will cause my encoder to crash for about 20 or 30 frames. 20 or 30 frames, not a lot, just a few, and let me know if for some reason the sound is out. If that sound is out, we gonna hop on done it, go into this game. And there we did. In the bottom left, we have an amazing man named Pob Link. In the top right, we have damage. Damage spawning at the top right. Damage! Anytime I hear damage, I just think of a guy saying, "Damn it." Oh my god, Captain, the ship has sustained damage! It's sustained, damn it! Damage doing the usual thing. He's going to be expanding, which is always a sign of an Immortal sentry all in. Oh, Zergs. You mean she responded to your friend request on Facebook? She's either totally into you, or she just hits accept to all of them, like most humans. Damage. Going to be building all the buildings before a cannon, because all Zergs nowadays are passive. Double gas all the time from Pablink. He's got places to go, Nydus Worms to build, faces to punch, sandwiches to sink his teeth into, breadsticks to hold and caress in his hands and watch the steam emit from them as he acknowledges his bread lust again, as he does every evening. Who doesn't have uncontrollable bread lust? I do. I'm eating bread after this cast, because who doesn't love all the bread damage? Having his wall-off well constructed, not doing one of those weird wall-offs where you're playing the game find the hole because there's so many of them. What did I just say? I apparently didn't play the game think before you talk. Oh my god, I can't, that sounded so awful. What did I say? You know what the funny thing is? I watch tons of Funday Monday games, and I always see these butchered, heinous wall-offs. Anyone who played with Legos for like 20 minutes would not have this just unbelievably debilitated, terrible, heinous wall-off. And every time I'm watching in my room, I'm like, find the hole! I say this to myself out loud, and I've done this for months and never actually said it in a cast, but now that I'm in front of 8,000 people, my brain's like, no, this is perfect. You've been saving this. Perfect. Wow. I found the hole, and he might be clogging that with a stalker. There's actually no way to approach this and sound not crazy. Well, context. Context. In the meantime, let me show you something that sucks. Let me show you something that's just terrible. Let's go to the player cam. In the meantime, you see Poblink. He's scooting around. We see an Overlord. And then Damage does something that I think is very reasonable. He goes to build a pylon, and as he goes to build the pylon... Oh, no! Oh, let's see that in slow motion. Oh, let's see that slow motion. Damage. Damage. Oh, it's the experience of a lifetime. I'm just gonna go take the Naga Watchtower with a worker. Oh, there's a Baneling bus happening outside the front of my base. I think I'll just go check for expansions. I find a mined out main base that he didn't start at. How long has that been there? Oh, gosh. Gosh, done it, darn it, butt bag it. And of course, at the time, what you're really thinking is, fuck, fuck, fuck. But now that we're not in the moment, we can just feel, oh, there's a base in this base. I just wanted to put a Zergling there. Damage doing what his name would imply. And losing. But that's fine, because once you start Immortal Sentry all in, you don't go back. Zergling's coming up. Queens being micro. Nydus networks, puking units. More units coming out, the Immortal stepping in. There's a lot of Zerglings still in there, but fortunately with the power of unit. It looks like Damage has managed to stay himself alive. Go ahead and drink a little jar of water. Oh, that's delicious. What a delicious set of water. Damage is going to go take himself a watchtower with 4 zealots. He's going to make an offensive with zealots instead of the watch. He's attacking. And of course, if at first you don't succeed, don't Nydus Worm, Nydus drill. Force that Nydus network up in there, man. Just get the Nydus in, man. As Damage continues to deal damage and attempt not to sustain damage. An observer joins the units. Oh, there really is creep up in my base. Poblink. Excellent. Fantastical. Bejugular. Why nautical? And that's not why nautical, that's why nautical. Like, why are we going by boat? Why nautical? Damage doing the Immortal Sentry all in. Forcing the Nydus to work. Build in front of the cannon. Build in front of the probes. Let the probes watch. Let the probes watch. And at any time, Immortal Sentry all in. 2 Immortals, 4 Sentries, 2 Stalkers. Plenty to win a Zerg no matter what he's doing. Looks like Poblink is gonna try. He's gonna do his best. Hang in there. Poblink losing to the infamous Immortal Sentry all-in. Performing it in the exact fashion of star tail parting. Look at the Sentry count, the Immortal count, the Stalker count. It's unbearable. And there, Damage. Picking off drones. Using the force fields that's so imba. This prevents all the drones from dealing melee damage to the sentries, which are already broken enough as it is anyways. Poblink, with 1A, tries to answer. But with a little 1A of his own, Damage has something up his sleeve, and it's more A. Immortals, Stalkers, Sentries, the numbers aren't rising. But the terror is. Poblink continues to hollow away at Damage's structures. It's crazy. It's up and down. No one knows what will happen. A pair of zealots get morphed in. Damage is shooting larvae. It's a field of Nydus networks. It's like getting in someone's car and finding 4 steering wheels. You don't even know how this thing drives. But you're just gonna destroy everything. A cunning force field placement. That's fine, we have a base here. We are Poblink. Roach Warren, get in the roach speed. This will allow us to have our roaches run very quickly up to the Immortals before they end up dying anyways. Engage! Target firing once. Can he keep the Immortal alive? Of course, these are immortals. What question is that? What question was that? Stalkers killing overlords. Everything's a tragedy. Damage. Spots the expo while basing up himself. Pylons falling here and there. Roaches killing everywhere. Look at this minimap. Let me just pause. Look at this minimap. Look at the white flashing. Well, don't, because it stopped. But there was a lot. Take my word for it. I'm a caster. I wouldn't lie to you. Zergling working that. Zergling's working this. Up in the main base. More structures falling. Damage. Getting increasingly wary. Upset. Protoss-like. Uh-oh. Oh my god, oh my god! Oh, the love that could never be! Oh! Oh god. Oh. What do you mean you just want to be friends? What do you mean? Die! Death to the friend zoner! Damage is gonna pull back and probably build a pylon and be like, what do you mean? I just thought I was giving you the signals that I wanted to be friends! And this drone's like, no, die. I would build a hatch right next to that nexus, and then I would have a real forbidden love. I want to kiss you, but I can't. I'm a building. Pulling out all the stops for these jokes today, guys. We can't kiss. I'm a building. That's for you. I'd like you to have that. Because I know that maybe your day was going fine. And when someone asks you later how your day was going, I want to make sure that you can still say, it was fine. Let's head back into the game. Boom. Oh my god. Next time I'm pissed off at a girl who burned me, I'm gonna call her a building. That'll just confuse her. Is he calling me fat? Was it that I was fat was the problem? Was that what the issue was? Or is it that... I don't know. You know, in the midst of all that, I kind of missed a critical moment, but whatever. We're just going to pretend like I didn't. Poblink has a drone building. Just one. Juste un. There it is. There's Mr. Drone. There's Mr. Drone. There's Mr. Drone. Here he is. He's coming out. He's going to the top left corner. Damage pulled back for a half second. Get it! Run! Get there, drone. Get there, drone. Oh my god, forever a drone. Get out of there, drones! I don't know. Also screaming. But we're gonna have to build this fast because we got a thing here, and this is dying. And this is getting really low. Alright. So in the meantime, Poblink unleashing all the hurt-bringing damage. Damage gonna try to track these dudes down. Now keep in mind, Poblink can get in this Nydus Worm and exit out of this Nydus Worm. Micro! I mean, if you have two Nydus Worms, damage is gonna have no clue which one the units are gonna come out of. He won't even know. He'll have no clue. You know, I know there's people out there who are like, why is he laughing so much? And to you I say, fuck you. You're an enemy of fun. That was awesome, man. The two Nydus Worms, and both the Nydus Worms are sitting there. There's like, ugh. They're gagging, but they're not spitting yet because they're trying to trick the Protoss. They're like, you don't know what one. And the other Nydus Worms over there like, and neither of them are doing anything yet. And then all of a sudden, the one on the left is like, and fucking everything dies because roaches lose to immortals badly. The punchline. Boo-doo, boop, boo-doo, boop. What a weird life being a Nidus network next to a Nidus network. Isn't that weird? Isn't that like... Hell, there's just being one Nidus network where it's like, attack! Retreat, get in my mouth! Quickly, over there, counterattack! To the mouth! That's awesome! That's so good! In the meantime, don't you... Do not... Guys, I'm gonna say it now. Do not Photoshop a penis on that GIF. Do not Photoshop on a penis! Can we just agree right now that that is not an okay thing to do? God! I was doing a Nydus Worm. That was a worm of Nydusing that I was doing. I'm practicing it for Valentine's Day. We have a game. Oh, that's funny. In the meantime, Immortals are fucking good. Immortals are good. So of course, Boblink makes a building. And a building. And a building. And a building. And he's gonna run a drone up here. No, building? No! He needs that drone back on the attack force. The drones! Where's the drones? Alright, there it is. This drone coming back. Cancels the hatch. He needs more units. Economy's down. The income tab's looking... Those are phantom minerals. They're not actually there. Go back to 0. Go. Come on. Do it. Come on. Go. Yeah! Alright. This is it. This is all he's got. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. He's pulling back. He's pulling back. Oh my god, he's trying to micro, but the Immortals are there. Forever blocking the exit for all eternity because they're immortal. Alright. So far, so good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We remade a pool, Poblink. Poblink? No, certainly not. Certainly not. Run. Kill the buildings. Seriously, no. And it doesn't even end yet because Poblink was likely celebrating. No, he's left. And at that moment, every lorikeet in the land was like, damn, that's a game! Damn, I love nectar! Damn. Nectar.
Because it is Monday, I am going to now get ramen. R-A-M-E-N, ramen. In tomorrow's daily, we're going to see a very weird game from the little one. Yeah, TLO doing some craziness where he loses a base and uses Nydus Worms and Swarm Host to pull it back together. Wednesday will be the cast of the After Hours Gaming League. There will be dailies on Wednesday and Thursday as well. On Friday, I'll be finishing Link to the Past. Yeah, on Day 9's day off. On Saturday, I'll be at the Collegiate Star League Finals in LA. Huh. Go to my Twitter, at Day9TV, and you will see it. And I never told the story of accidentally taking a girl on a date. I guess I'll just have to tell it this week in one of the dailies, and then you'll find it there. The accidental date story will be in a daily this week. You don't know which one, such as Thursday. Who's a tease? Day 9's a tease. Who's a tease? Oh, Day 9. He lost weight so he can tease, because his pant line is so much smaller. He's a tease. He gets sexual. Gonna pull out my dominant hand to close the stream. I lost 15 pounds and my pants don't fit anymore. Oh shit, I forgot to announce the next topic. The next topic next week's Funday Monday. Next week's Funday Monday is as follows. You must play as Terran in Heart of the Swarm, and you may only attack via Medivacs. Yay! You may do a normal frontal attack, so long as you are dropping him in 2 different places at once. Submit to Monday at day9.tv. All attacks must be via Medivacs unless you are also dropping in 2 places at once, then you may do a frontal attack.